Here we are. Hey guys! I made it! Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I tell you. Huh.
Well, Enfield.
Yes, sir.
Nicely loaded up there.
What's that?
Nicely geared up there.
Thank you. Thank you. I tried to keep it light, but I don't know.
There's a limit.
There is. There is.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Northbound Motorcycle ADV. Well, I finally made it to my Uncle Jim and Aunt Joan's house last night and sat down and had a wonderful dinner with them and was all catching up with family stuff for just a wonderful visit. But we also busted out a map, and my Uncle Jim, being a motorcycle rider himself, knew some pretty good routes to go up to Smithers. So I definitely took his advice, and the following day, he was already waiting to go and jumped on his motorbike and was going to give me a tour of the island and show me the way back to the ferry on my way out. So, thanks a lot, Uncle Jim. That was a wonderful ride, and I can't wait to see you both very, very soon.
86 years old. Look at my Uncle Jim. They say that the ferry runs every 30 minutes and it's free going back, so I'm good to go. Had a great ride with my uncle. 86 years old, totally cruising around the island, showing me around. It's just a great day so far. I mean, we're just starting off just wonderful. Nice coffee, breakfast, a little visit with the family. Now I'm back on the ferry to go over to Vancouver Island. And then I think I need another cup of coffee though, so I might get a cup of coffee over there and then head over to the other ferry. When I get over there, I'm going to bust out a map that my aunt and uncle gave me last night, and I'll show you the route that I'm going to take up to Smithers, and I'll finally get to do some camping on this trip. I know for everybody that's tuned in, been watching the, you know, it's part of what they wanted to see is the camping aspect of it, but I'll explain that a little bit later. Pretty much what happened was I wasn't able to go the route that I originally wanted to because of wildfires, so I had to come up the coast, and yeah, I just kind of went that way. So you know, it's part of the adventure, so I'll explain it more in detail when I break that map out. So until then, look at this view that I have to look at, and life is good. See you in a little bit.
So after I made it back over to Vancouver Island, I had some time to kill before I caught the next ferry back over to the mainland. So I got that cup of coffee I was looking for. It killed a little bit of time. But it didn't take too long before I was loading up onto that next ferry and continuing the adventure.
Alright everybody, give you a quick update. I'm getting ready to pull into Vancouver off this ferry. We're going to take Highway 99 north up into Whistler, and past there at some point I'm going to try to find a campground to stay for a night. So, yeah, let's continue this journey.
Once again, passengers, we're now arriving at our Horseshoe Bay Terminal. It is time for all passengers to go to their designated areas so the ship's crew can clear the lounges. On behalf of the captain and the crew, we'd like to thank you for staying with us on the Queen of Alberta.
So as I made my way off the ferry and out of Horseshoe Bay, I was pretty excited to get going on the road. But I gotta tell you, Highway 99, otherwise known as the Sea to Sky Highway, is really, really spectacular. And to be honest, I was not prepared for what I was about to see next. continued my ride, the views changed as I continued inward into the interior of British Columbia. And I'll tell you, this was my first trip into this part of Canada, and it did not disappoint.
I've said wow before, but I mean really wow this time. I'm gonna take a little break here for a minute.
So after pulling over and taking a break there for a little bit, I really had to shift gears and really start focusing on a place to camp for the night. And it wasn't too much longer. I think I found really the perfect campsite. Definitely what I was looking for.
You're right, I think I might have found a place to camp for the night. There wasn't too many down this road. I was surprised, but get a load of this place. I think this might work. Oh. Yes. Yes, it will. Well, first things first, man. Oh, I didn't get any beer. Lack of planning. Epic fail. Epic fail. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that works. At least I have water. Yeah, this will work. little dinner started here before I run out of light. Chicken teriyaki with rice, green peas, carrots, peppers, onions. Sounds pretty good. All right. So my dinner should probably be done. Give it one more stir. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Oh, that's real good. Just sit a little bit longer though. Not much longer. So what can I say about today? Other than, holy cow, it was amazing. Got up this morning, Gabriola Island with my aunt and uncle's house. Went for a ride with my uncle. That man is amazing. He's 86 years old and jumped on his motorbike and toured me around Gabriola Island. And then sent me over to the ferry for the send-off, you know, kind of an escort, you know. That's just fantastic. Thanks, Uncle Jim. I really appreciate everything you and Aunt Joan did, to, you know, just fantastic dinner, putting me up, all that. So I left there, jumped on the ferry, went across back over to Vancouver Island. And then after I was finished with that, then I jumped on a different ferry and took the ferry from Vancouver Island over to the mainland just above Vancouver at the Horseshoe port or ferry crossing, whatever you call it. And then from there, just kind of headed up the highway, and boy, that Sea to Summit thing was pretty spectacular. And I really didn't want to spend a lot of time going through Whistler. I know they had the Olympics there and everything, but there was just so many people. And I mean, this is what I want, you know? I mean, look, it's a campground, but you know, I'm happy for it. This is grizzly bear country. But there's only a couple people here, you know, and it's really quiet. And I'm right next to the river. This is what I want. So I've been wanting to camp since I got going. So finally. So I'm going to spend the night here. I'm just north of Whistler, about maybe an hour or so, hour and a half maybe. And from here tomorrow, I'm going to continue on up and then towards Prince George. I might have to get a new tire in Prince George. Have to see. So, and I'll tell you why. So I kind of hinted on it before, but this is what happened. So as I said, I was going to go inland on my route coming up north, but due to wildfires, I had to stick to the coast. But my route that I had all planned was mostly dirt, and I was going to take my time coming up and really do a lot of camping along the way. So as a result of coming up the coast, I didn't get to do any camping, and things kind of got rusted a little bit. But don't worry, I kind of just flip-flopped it a little bit. So on the way home, for sure, I'm going to be camping all the way from pretty much the Canadian border down, all through Washington, all through Oregon, and then until I get back home. So looking forward to that. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Oh my God, if tomorrow is anything like today, I mean, this is sensory overload. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. So British Columbia, and I thought I lived in Bigfoot country. This is spectacular, and this is not going to be the last time I do this ride, I tell you that. Yeah, wow. Well, with that said, I'm going to eat my dinner, and then maybe I'll walk down to the water a little bit here if there's still, yeah, we still got some of the golden hour light, as they say in filmmaking. So I'll show you around a little bit. So hope you're having a good time. I sure am. Except I don't have any beer. Oh man. I know I'm going to get hammered in the comments, and rightfully so. I mean, I have this. Never mind. You guys know how I do it. I have a nice big Yeti, keeps ice cold. Anyway, I can't complain. Okay. Let's check out the river a little bit. Man, that's beautiful. Not a bad spot, eh? I'm totally enjoying myself and visiting with family and friends, and just I needed this though. I've been looking forward to this for so long. I've been planning it and everything. Should be up at my sister's house in a couple days, maybe hopefully Friday. Just got Friday off, so I'm gonna try to make it in there if I can. But I might, like I said, I might have to get another tire for that back. Those knobbies are kind of wearing off. So that's what happens when you have to take tarmac when you were planning on taking dirt roads. So, oh well. I cannot complain. Well, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Hope you enjoyed my brand of visual storytelling. If you do, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And if you do, you might want to tell a friend. They might like it too. If you do all that, we'll see you tomorrow. Because this adventure is still going. Thanks for riding along. I know I'm a dork, but it's fun. How could you not be a dork in a situation like this? Tribute to Dork in the Road up in Oregon. Never met the guy, never talked to him. I subscribed to his channel, but I understand it. Thanks for riding along. That's right, northbound motorcycle.